Good morning, guys. I still need to wake up. I don't feel awake. So the first project of the day is quite perfect for it. My pink hallway still have got a few walls with just one coat. So I'm gonna listen to the music, wake up, paint the last bit of pink or rose, actually rose color. Then hopefully later we can start to decorate a little bit out here, move in the first things. Very exciting. So yeah, I'm gonna wake up and paint. Okay. I just thought you were broken. I plan to set up my TV today because I got Wi-Fi in my house last week, so I can now use my Chromecast. So I'm gonna set up my TV over here, then might have to move my table a bit. My dining area is gonna be moved over here eventually, but I still have the project in the back. I also have a sample color that we're gonna, or test color that we're gonna try out today. So yeah, I'm just gonna eat some very late breakfast. Then we're gonna move some things around. Strange enough, the living room is definitely the place where I spend the most time, but it's also the space where I've done the least so far and where I still need a plan. Yeah, so everything in here is quite temporary. So far, so good, but now we have to move some of these things. Temporary table for my TV. I did not remember I had this in here. This one has got plenty of history because it's way back from my childhood home. I remember we had this hanging in the kitchen, and then when we sold the house, my mom didn't felt like bringing this one, and so she gave it to me, but I don't recall that I've used it anywhere I've lived. So it's just been in the basement in that box for maybe 8 years. And now I've bought my own house and I can hang it up in my kitchen. So that's quite special. My TV is also 10 years old now. I bought this with Daniel, my ex-boyfriend. And it still has plastic around the frame. It might be 10 years old, but it's still pretty much as new. And new pretty flowers popped in the garden. That looks so cute. These are also new. So cute. But basically everything you see popping up from the ground down here is gonna bloom this spring. And there are just so many bulbs planted down. I can't wait. So strange. Where would I put a remote control in October? Please remember. As I said, everything in here is still temporary, but it does feel great to just unpack a bit more and get things sorted. And next project of the day is to test the paint sample I've bought for this massive piece. And my mom and sister helped me move this up a bit yesterday so I can paint underneath. It was impossible laying on the floor. So let's go find the paint. Some of you have already guessed the color. It is olive green. A very subtle, muted, dusty green. So let's test it out and see what we think. Need to stir you first. This is gonna be really interesting because it looks almost gray. Paint is definitely lighter and more cold in the shade. It almost looks blue in this light. At first I loved it. Now when I've painted the whole thing, I'm a little bit unsure if the color is slightly too cold and too minty for my taste. But I know that I have to wait and see what it looks like when it's dry. And then I'll just walk around, look at it and see what I think. My plan was to use olive green as the main color and then paint some of the details in either a complementing color or in a darker shade of green. But right now I'm really unsure if I'm gonna feel if this is gonna be too minty for me. And also to match my old chairs, the color scheme and the vibe. This is also more green than the color. After a good nap, I've woken up to the conclusion that I would like to get a tone that is slightly darker and hopefully just a bit more green, less minty. This is not far from the color, but the paint is still a colder tone than my tea set. That's the conclusion. I'm gonna test a darker color. I am. I've always found such joy in the fact that I wasn't addicted to anything, but by now I don't function properly until I've had my first coffee in the morning, and today's really bad. I've dropped things. I still don't feel like my brain is functioning. Iced coffee, and then I thought I could just like goof around and put some things in my hallway. That's now finished. And not completely actually. I still have got to paint everything that's white out here, like the white details. I have touched them with the pink paint, so it's not gonna be a job for today. I just want to put some things out here and see what it looks like, and hopefully soon get a lamp up in my hallway. I should not be talking. I can feel it. It doesn't work. I want you there. Ugh. Cheers to another completed step working on my rose hallway. Next step is gonna be a lamp and some wall decorations like posters, paintings. We'll see. Also maybe some practical solutions such as a place for guests to just hang up a coat. I don't know how I'm going to use this wall yet. We'll see. But I plan to hang up lots of paintings and posters in contrasting colors, and that's going to be so much fun to pick out. So I'm gonna get started editing up this week's vintage collection on my computer. I have a home work day, and that's the first thing. Second thing, I have done something now and I feel pretty awake. Thank you. In order to have this video out today, I'm gonna have to finish it up now because it's already past 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And the reason why it's been a week since my last video is actually not because I didn't film anything, but I filmed the opening of the massive vintage box I have in the studio. I filmed that on a day where I had really bad period cramps. And after filming and I looked at the footage, I just felt like I didn't think I looked fresh, and I think I seem tired. And so I'm just unsure if it's even a video that you would like to watch. Please comment down below if you would still like for me to put it out there. It's just many hours of work for me. And then if people don't really like it, it's a content creator fear, and I just wasn't feeling the content I managed to film on the day. So, and it's something you can refilm, like once you have opened it up and you have reacted to everything in the box, you can refilm it. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if there are any videos from my own house series that you haven't seen yet, I'm gonna put the playlist under here. Please leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. It helps me so much. Comment down below, just engage with the video. That it makes a huge difference. I know that it might not seem important, but to content creators it's a massive deal if you leave a thumbs up, if you comment down below. And you're also always welcome to watch more than once. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching, guys. I am gonna finish this up and I want to go out and enjoy the weather. It's amazing today. It's cold, but it feels like spring is coming. So gonna see you all soon, I promise. I promise. I should not be filming on days with bad period cramps. Good. Bye, guys.